Part 2, Rastavision in Ireland with the big chief, Mr. Fagan himself. Adrian's going to have a bit of a chat with us about some of the bikes he's got here on display. So, Adrian, tell us what's going on.
We have a few bikes in our collection. We love our toys. This one here is actually the very last one that Robert. Most people would know the reference to TT and stuff like that. They've done away with the 125 ultra lightweight race on the mountain course. They done a farce of a thing for a couple of years out on the Southern 100 course, but the last actual 125 ultra lightweight race on the TT course was in 2004, and this is the bike that Robert competed on at that time. Fitted with full, it's all factory stuff. A lot of money spent on that motor. I think that year we spent about 10 grand on the motor, putting out over 50 brake horsepower. And then we broke a crank. We broke the group crank. It was a bit of a long story, but I think Robert finished, from memory, second in that race. Should have won it, but anyway. Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
This is a nice bit of it. We would never ever part with something like that. We actually have the 03 version of that. That's the 04 one.
Right.
The 03 one in my house.
Right.
It's basically a identical bike. Obviously, 03 was when we went to the yellow and black colours.
Right. Yeah.
Should have got fairly well known in the racing circles through Michael and whatever getting coming along at the time, and I think you showed a photograph earlier on of the like of that. This bike is completely as it is. It's got basically full factory, basically, and quite a quick bike. It was over 140 miles an hour through this factory.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would like to get their hands on something like that to race, eh?
Hey? Part or something like that. And actually, the blue one sitting behind here is
let's go around here.
Is Owen McNally's bike.
Yeah.
There's Owen McNally's from in around, I think 94. I bought a brand new one in 94 for Raymond Hanna, Northern Mercy, and Raymond was sadly telling the bike was Wednesday morning practice at the TT in 2000, but he sort of rode the same bike as that, so I purchased that in a few years back, and that would have been, I think, 94, 95.
94, 95.
We used to call him Owen McNearly, and then he won the Northwest, so he was called Owen McNally.
Ah, there we go. See, there's always a story behind the bike.
This one here is quite rare. Well, another few, but I guess haven't out on display. This one here is quite rare. It's not that many around now. It's 88 250 Yamaha reverse cylinder. Exhaust comes out underneath the seat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just been basically, we've had that for a wee while, and we've just got it restored there recently, so put it on display. And then the latest addition to the family is this one here. I just bought this with Gary Dunlop the other night. And this one has a bit of a story to it, which I didn't know when it was for sale. And apparently the bike was sold, and then the sale fell through, and I rang Gary about it, and there was a few bits on this bike that wasn't actually advertised when he went to sell it. And he has informed me this swinging arm is of Joey. This was Joey's bike, Joey's swinging arm.
Right, okay.
These here will come like a twin-sided swinging arm on them, but Gary has put this one onto this one, so this was his father's swinging arm. The suspension, both Olin's back and Olin's front, came off Joey's 99 bike, and the airbox is of Joey's 99 bike. And the pipes are a set of JHS cylinder, or a set of exhaust pipes, and those are of Joey's 99 bike also. I think it's 98 or else 99 bike. The 98 bike, I remember Joey won the 250 race in the Anaman, and that's a wet race, and he went on to do a third lap. I was standing in the pit lane that time, so that's a crafty move, but anyway. Some great memories. So we just purchased this here the other day, and again, some nice machinery. We all like our toys.
Yeah. So look, now while we've got Adrian, perhaps he'll show us that naughty helmet, you know, the one from Four Wheels that I'm rather envious of.
You know the one I mentioned earlier about the Mickey Mouse car racing driver that apparently the boss really likes?
Yes. Who is this?
Yeah. Is there a chance that the boss can get up close and personal with Mr. Hamilton's helmet? That sounds wrong, didn't it? Sorry, Lewis. Sorry, Lewis.
A few helmets this cabinet. We start with Eddie Laycock's helmet. That was 87, signed and all by Eddie. That was one that Ari had given to me in 07 for the centenary. Ian Duffus's helmet. One of the that one there is actually the one in 84. He won 2 Ts, Joey won 2 Ts, so wearing that, and you can actually see the TT scrutineering badge in 84. That's an original helmet also. An original helmet from Robert in 2000. And then again, this one here is quite a unique one. This is the one he won the last time he competed at the TT was 94, and this is the helmet he wore.
Right.
Honda RVF 750. And again, I think that is. I'm not too sure, but there's a scrutineer bag in here. Open the cabinet, but something tells me that's another race that not that many people would have done. This is Philip McCallum's, Colin McRae's, and we've just received this one not so long back. This is Lewis's helmet from, I think it's 2011 season. It's signed and all, and thanks to my good friend Janari.
There we go.
And then there's a few other ones here. Yes.
What about Michael's OGK?
That's Michael's very, very first OJK. The first helmet he used is this one.
Was this when he was riding your Aprilia without?
He was. Oh no, I can't say that.
No, there we go.
He was riding an Aprilia 125. I think he was quite young. He was in the super teen class, but let's say he wasn't in his teens. And Robert
was this before or after, kind of like no one believed him with the knee scrapers, so you made him go out and prove it?
The first time Michael went with us to Albacete in Spain, and I think John Reynolds was there and a few others. I think Rutter was there, Hezzy was there actually at the time, and Michael was wearing my old leathers. I think it was you sort of covered the leathers upstairs, and William was there, Michael and myself and Robert, and Michael went out and done a couple of laps, you know. Actually, I think it was the first lap or second lap he came in, and he was wearing my old leathers with the old scrapers, the sliders have been used a bit on them. And he came in and he says, "Dad, got my knee in the ground." And I says to him, come here you. Because I knew they were more knee sliders.
Yeah.
So I just went over and whipped the two sliders off, up the two brand new ones, away on out you go. And he came back in, and the Aprilia 125 was quite high compared to a Honda RS 125.
And how old was Michael?
Michael
because
was,
this was before he was racing.
This is before he even started. He probably was 11 or 12 years old. And what do you call it? He went out and he done only on one lap, come back in, and both sides of his knees, both knees were scubbed. So I went out and took photographs. Actually, is it one of the photographs there? No, there's not. And I said to Robert, I says, you want to go out and see what the fuck he is doing that bloody that bike? I says, it's clean on his side. And from there on, it was, I sort of forecasted that he would be where he is today, type of thing, you know.
So that was when you know he wasn't a mechanic.
No, he wasn't a mechanic.
He was a rider.
His dad always sort of said Michael will make a good mechanic, but in my view, and I'm quoted in various magazines and newspapers and seeing black and white at the time, actually, that Michael was going to be the bio. He had that natural aggression, I think, that everybody needs, and you know, wants to win, you need that bit of aggression with you. Some people might disagree with that, but in my view, that's the way it is. You need that hunger to win, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the way
I mean, he's quite a conundrum, isn't he? You meet Michael sort of like when he's at a race meeting, focused, hard man. Meet him off the track. What a mild mannered, smashing chap.
I better go and grab Michael.
Of course.
See, phone's always ringing here at Crossan, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of a history lesson of Irish road racing. The fact that Michael Dunlop was a bit of a weapon from about the age of 11. Hello Michael, if you get to see this. And yeah, it's been good. See another episode shortly.